Hello everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Hope everyone's doing alright. Huzzah, Mark. Welcome. Happy 4th of July, America, yeah. Hola, Space Cult. Beautiful voice of yours? I wouldn't say it's beautiful. Maybe okay. Perhaps it's okay. It's gonna be a long night. Oh, a fantastic one. No, I'm probably gonna do 2 hours. Hello, this. My watch doesn't work properly. I started a little early today. Didn't really have nothing else to do. Happy 4th, yeah. Your 4th what the hell? Your voice a little better? Yeah, it's a little better. What means crown? 25 XP. I have no idea what the crown is. That just started. So I don't know if it's something that YouTube is playing around with or what. How am I? I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm getting back into the swing of things. All the pets are going to be so scared. Yeah. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. Let's see what we got. Okay, so our mission is to fly back. There we are. Hi, Veos. Hello, Freaky Bob. How are you? Hey, Veos. What's up? Just making it through the verse. So in order to complete that one mission, we have to wait for this to reach 50%, which is going to take a few decades. So it's time for us to go back home. There she is. She's a beautiful ship. She's a good ship. Alright. Let's see. How do I remember how to do this? Where is... Okay, there we go. So I have to go... I have to fly either this way or this way and make an orbit that's pancaked facing Kerbin. So this way, pretty much. I want to believe that anyway. Yeah. What is that direction anyway? Let's check. Let's see what direction that is. $270? Alright. Yeah. Or maybe not 270. Maybe it's 255. Close to it. Which way is direction of... Hold on, I can do this. I just gotta point to Kerbin real quick. We'll see what that looks like on the nav ball. That is in the middle of 180, 135, which tells me that the same kind of direction is between the middle of 225 and 270, so right about here. Alright, that will be our orbit. We'll slingshot slingshot around the moon and head back to Kerbin. I love your voice, but today it sounds a bit exhausted, Veos. It's okay. I think I'm not really exhausted. I vegged out today. It was the damnedest thing. I woke up in the morning and I completely just didn't feel like lifting a finger. So today, other than going to the food line that we have down the road, I got a few things for Wifey. Wifey has a problem. She has a really bad toothache right now, and her whole side of her face is swollen up like a golf ball. We went to a doctor and they gave her some antibacterial stuff. What's that called? Anti shit. Can't even think of the damn name. It was in my head 2 seconds ago. Not antibacterial. It's antibiotics. Thank you, Freaky Bob. Yeah, and it's going down now finally. But she couldn't eat, and she had really bad problems sleeping because of the pain. So once her face starts going back down to normal, after the antibiotics kick in, she's scheduled to go in and have the tooth removed. So she's not having a great time right now. So I've been taking care of her for most of the day. We've just been sitting down and watching old movies, and whenever she needs something, I'll go in the kitchen and get it for her. Speaking of which, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right with you. Let me see. I want to give you something good to look fun. You know what? I need to look at like something that I can pull up where you guys can play on the stream. I've seen that where you have like a website or something that you guys can play on the stream. You guys can tie into and play on the stream while I'm doing this. But I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take care of something. Give me 5 minutes. All right, maybe 10. But I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Wifey's not feeling very good right now, so I'm just taking care of her. Oops. Anyway, so we have to get back to Kerbin. Let me read chat real quick. Inflammatory? Yeah. Sounds like an absence, right? You gotta take care of something's mechanical sounds of experimental add to the music. Oh, it does, doesn't it? I can hear it now. The experiments with the little machine winding with the actual music does sound pretty good. I like that. I is video streaming on America's birthday. Should be out there gambling. Gambling the glizzies, huh? Okay. Like the stream chat, thank you. Visit to the moon is a very patriotic thing to do indeed. It's the 51st state after all, right? Guess we'll be watching this till time. Engines stand happy for everything, yeah? Happy day of no work. Ooh, yeah. I missed the last live stream. This craft certainly looks to have a VOS patent. Does it now? I appreciate that. VOS, you feel better, man? How's everyone doing tonight? What up, VOS? What up, Bane? What's going on? I'm alright. Just trying to make it through the verse. I gotta really, she's not sick, but she's in a lot of pain right now. Wifey that I'm taking care of. So I'm going periodically, I'll be leaving the stream, putting it on like, I'll put it on this. Make sure she's alright, and then I'll come back to it. But we're going to launch this direction and pray and hope we don't die. That's the best I can offer you. We've got our scientific stuff on here. You know what? This delivered what it needs to deliver. I don't really want to leave space junk on the moon if I can help it. So I'm wondering if I can sacrifice this thing. Let me see what happens. Ooh. Oh, blow up. It's gonna blow up. Oh my gosh. It would be the fucking engine that blows up. It would be the fucking engine that blows up. I guess we're just gonna have to leave it there as space junk. Alright, well, let's rename it. I can name it a lander. And it'll be, I'm just gonna call it, it's a decom, of course, because it's decommissioned. And, Jebex, it's a real, it's relatable, isn't it? Yes, very relatable. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it, Mark? Relay for the science? No, this was a delivery, actually. This was a delivery package. It was our first delivery, actual delivery package, because of the fact that we didn't have enough solar panels. So we delivered solar panels to the moon, which is actually really cool. The fact that we have the capability of sending things to the moon now, like if it was just a freaking delivery. That wasn't an option not too long ago. Cheaply too, cheaply. All about delivery is how cheap you can make it. And this thing was on the back of an SSTO, which by the way is still in orbit. So it was delivered relatively cheaply. Strip it for parts. You know, I have a feeling that by the time I build a base on the north pole of the moon, we would have parts that are 10 times better, and there would be nothing here of any value. So, but for historical sake, we'll save it. And we'll just name it 100. Accept. Alright, for now. Okay. Helldiver resupply. Somebody's been playing Helldiver. It's a ground station relay now. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I made an SSRT inspired by your builds for my career save, and it works very well. Couldn't have made it without. Oh, well, thank you so much. And I'm glad I could help you out. That's biting my ass right now. This is biting my ass right now. Why? Because I want it to stand up. If it's gonna be a makeshift tower, I want it to stand up. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Alright, we're headed in this direction. Let's do this. We got 1,115 meters per second delta V. We got floating rocks because somebody's using the force around us, apparently. May the 4th be with you. Let's do this. Alright, we gotta be real careful. Here we go. Hold on, let's do this. Just in case the Kraken attacks, I'll hit F4, or F5, excuse me. Alright, F5 is good. Let's go. We're gonna prop ourselves up on one of these mountains and then gun it. In 3, 2, 1. Not exactly very, that wasn't a very efficient burn. That kind of sucked, but we'll try our best. Orbital insertion burn in 53 seconds. $30. We'll start our burn around 10 seconds because I don't know how long it's going to take us to get up to that speed. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, throttling down. And speeding up. Full power. Throttling down. Easy now. Throttling down. Throttling down. Easy. Very easy now. Alright, we're in orbit. 526 meters per second left over, delta V. I think we'll be just fine. Shit, didn't mean that. Excuse me. That's fine. Alright, 275 meters per second, delta V. 10 minutes. T-minus 10 minutes, 58 seconds. Full charge electricity. We're good to go. Bale's riding that razor thin margin. Yeah, that seems to be the running joke in this playthrough. Alright, coming up on burn. $30 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's fine. Alright, engines off. We are on the way. Hold on, let me see if there's any science to be had above Kerbin to do that stupid thing. None? Really? Let's just do something. I don't care what. Log pressure. Observe mystery goo. Yeah, there we go. We got a little bit of science with that one, actually. Log temperature. Let me try something. Who's a scientist in here? Welvy? Alright, let's try something real quick. Ah, shit. Alright, we collected something. I don't know what, but we collected something, so that should have gotten collect 0 of 50, transmit or recover scientific data from the space around the moon. Well, we collected a little something. It was a sliver, but it was something. Hello, Jake Plays Games. How are you today? Crazy Nerd Monkey, what's up? Gary. Kerbin Defense Ministries. Wartag. What's up, Wartag? Mike Storms, yay. Safman. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Safman. Iron Monkeys. Sniper Elite. I should play it again, but playing without friend isn't as fun. That's true. I tried going solo a couple of times. It was alright. Alright, here we go. Well, that's not what I wanted. Damn, I'm clicking on everything that's wrong. Ooh, mama. Need to close this. Jamie Christmas. Oh, I need to close that too. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. We're about to lose them. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow. That's not good, bro. This took me by surprise. What the fuck's going on? Damn, that hot dog right there is almost red almost all the time. Holy shit. I think I need to change the design of this bad boy. I really do. That got my heart pumping a little bit. Oh my gosh. Damn. I mean, yes, I get it. I get it. Maybe going in at 46 is what's causing the near heart attack experience. I get it. But I'm not the one to just say, "Oh, let me go ahead and make it." I'm not the one. I am not the one to just say, "Oh, let me just go ahead and make it a little more shallower." Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the design so that it can go in at 45. The biggest problem with the design right now, I believe, is, of course, this is a weakness. And these two are probably weaknesses as well. That being said, the next design iteration, I think, I'm going to put some sort of wing protection on here somehow. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So all in all, a pretty good day for me. Spent time with Boy, did a parade, chilled out, didn't have to work, and now I'm getting to watch videos. That sounds like a good day to me, Bing. I hope all went well and you had a great day. Oh, Vales, she's a wobbly goblin and rancher. Yeah, a little bit. Use the engines. You want to use 250 meters per second. Vales, you can do Sniper Elite Sunday. Sniper Elite. Isn't that the one where you can shoot Hitler or something like that? I can't remember. That's an old game. Okay, Fizz. Don't put the toaster on setting 8, right? Ghost entry was sabotaged by operative Jin Ming. Oh yeah, I forgot we do have Jin Ming on this craft. China. Yes, I dare you to land it on my house. Sure, no problem. Can't say you'll have a house anymore, but your will, man. If it be your will. That slowed us down pretty hard too. We're at 225 meters per second, Delta V. Let me, I mean not Delta V, 225 apoapsis. I'm gonna make our periapsis a little higher. Okay, that's good, I think. That'll work. Let's do it. Don't I have a 0 and key in 9? Yes, I do. What the hell was I doing trying to look for a stupid spot? Oh. Guess I'm the dumbass. Alright, here we go. Switching over to probe core reentry. And we don't have to go down all the way. We just have to cut this apoapsis down to about 70 and then try to keep in orbit. Our goal is to land at the actual Kerbin Space Center. So not to just plop anywhere on the planet. When you come back around, you're going to be slamming, raising the periapsis. Was a good call. Yeah, we're so whoa. We're so low that it won't take much at all. It won't take much at all. You can see it's dropping already. We're at 150 apoapsis. 139 app. 120 app. 110 app. 100 app. 90 app. 80 app. 70 app. Alright. Time to point this bad boy and try to keep in orbit. Here we go. Gotta keep her in orbit. Keep her in orbit. Keep her in orbit. Headed back up. Nice and easy. I think we're good. I think we could pop this now and get some electricity. There she goes. Fails. Do it be making slop sounds? What be making slop sounds? Slop, slop, slop. Sloppy sounds? I don't know. Perhaps clapping sounds. Could be. Alright, looks like we're diving a little too far down. Let's give it some gas. There we go. Get back up there, damn it. Come on. Get us out of Atmo. Bane. Skip right out there like a stone across the pond. I am a leaf in the wind. Watch as I soar. I fell asleep. Oh, well, go to bed, Mark. Have a great night. Have a great night, Mr. Engineer. Mr. Big Time Rich Money Engineer. Cheerio. Let me know when you invent warp drive. What was that little shaky shuku? I didn't do any of that. That was weird. That wasn't any of my input. Yes, there be krakens about. 3, 2, 1. Alright. I'm going to raise up our periapsis. Easy does it. All right, we're in orbit. Looks like our people are right here. So we're going to wait till daytime. I don't feel like landing this thing at night. So technically they are home with a crap ton of science. And hopefully money. Alright, here they are. 225, we have 208 meters per second. Let's do this. All right. Pointing retrograde. And now locking in. Switching over to probe core reentry so that we can get the proper trajectories for this. And lighting the engines. Alright, hopefully they'll get us where we need to go. Not sure. Let me try something. Whoops. Damn, that's not what I wanted. We have 182 meters per second delta V left over. I'm going to try to move our landing cursor over a little bit. Alright, here we go. I'm trying to bring it down. Come on. Almost out of fuel. All right. I think we'll be okay. Easy does it. Sure hope this works. Welcome to channel members. Not Davey, how are you today? Hope everything's okay. Well, that's all she wrote. Here we go. Coming in for a landing. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it is what it is. Coming in for a landing. I knew you would start that fucking wiggle. So sad, man. Well, I mean, I understand that's just part of the game mechanics, but damn. All right, here we go. Switching over to cockpit control. A little high. I think we'll be okay. Here we go. Easy does it. Coming in hot. Easy. Feeling some G's. Nice and easy. Gears out. Lining up. Coming in way too hot. Easy does it. Just about to stall. Using up the rest of the fuel. And do shit. Over the tree. Alright, coming in for a landing. Easy does it. Woo! Not bad, not bad. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll go straight to the runway. Like last time. I don't know if you guys were here for that stream. We rolled up right to the runway. Come on, baby. Get me on the runway so I get 100% recovery. Make it over there. Alley-oop. Perfect. Not exactly the most amazing landing in the world, but we're here. We made it. You got this, Veos. Thank you, Bane. Gentlemen, hello. Hello. Tiki Tuki. Kaka Kaka. Tiki Tuki Tuki. Jebediah maneuver. Yeah, that's what? Hold on, let me read this. Yeah, that's a lot of parts. That's why I like the procedural parts. Reduces the part count of that. Already did Veos' Albatross. Oh yeah, the Albatross was like a freaking nightmare. Veos, what's the song playing right now? 2001. No. 21 Warzone 2100. It's a really great game if you ever find it. If you can ever find it, actually. 20? Oh, thank you so much. I'll give that a heart and a like. Appreciate it. Outstanding work, Veos. Outstanding. A very nice dive. Bomb from orbit to a gentle roll in. Here, have some manwich monies. Oh, thank you so much, Bane. I appreciate you a lot. You're awesome. Please stay awesome. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Goodness, where'd that come from? Airlines is interested in hiring you after seeing those landing skills. Yeah, sure. It's like, we're here. Yep, we're here. Evolution reference. Ah, somebody got it. Somebody got the evolution reference. Nice. Wow, we came back with 60 science. Not enough to open anything. But that's not bad. And we got $27,000 back. Almost $28,000 back. 100% value. Recovering resources at the runway. Anybody get a star? No, I think we brought everybody already there with 2 stars. Alright, so we're not done yet. We still got our truck driver, delivery truck driver that we forgot in orbit. But that's okay. She's cool. Veos, why is there an extremely large hole in my roof? Sounds like aliens. You might want to check that. Aliens, man. They're all over the place. Huh? Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to give that a love and a like. This one message is worth 12 minutes of my time. Oh, Well, appreciate the manwich money. So thank you so much. That's awesome. You're awesome. Veos what? Oh, Veos, why is there... Oh, I read that. Earlier today, I found out the Interplanetary Craft Cruise capsule was almost dragless until I opened the service bay, which I wish I found out before I opened it. Mach 7, oh yeah. Service bays, they pull a lot of G's if they're opened in atmosphere. Oh, by the way. YouTube has levels now? I guess so. Take a lot, you can get Purple Crown. Let's go ahead and get her home. Does she have enough power? Ooh, her electric charge is absolute garbage. Let's fix that. We're gonna go around the circle a couple times until she gets her power back. Alright, cool beans. She's got her power back. Let's see here. Where is the landing? There it is. And we are here. We have 865 meters per second delta V left over, which is plenty. Alright, here we go. But this time I'm going to lock in F key, but I'm going to hit the 0 key to activate our probe core for re-entry probe core. And go. Alright, she's on her way back. Re-entry probe core online. Closing main hatch. And here we go. Yes, interplanetary win. Not sure yet. Do the Jebediah maneuver only if necessary. Jebediah maneuver is extremely dangerous and should only be used during times of great emergencies. "40 minutes of my life or something." Damn. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. For times of great fun? Okay. I'll never tell. Oh, seeing some ionization on the hull. Here we go. Oh, nice little dip there. Hey, hey, hey. You don't need to do all that. Make sure that this is programmed to be the way it is. Yes, good, good. Very good. I'll have to go back and change that. It just stopped being so damn wobbly. It's not wobbly because of the design. It's wobbly because the mechanics of this thing sometimes geeks out at low altitudes. And it throws everything off whack. Come on. Easy does it. Still traveling at over 1,000 meters per second and just slow down. .800 meters per second, still need to slow down. If I'm correct, we're just hovering over the runway. I don't see the markers. Alright, switching over to cockpit control. Switching to stability assist. There we go. Markers. Got the markers. Going in. Nice and easy. Turn a little bit to the right. I can see the runway a little bit now. I placed markers on here because sometimes we come in on cloudy days. It's easier to pinpoint the runway. I put one on one end and one on the other end. That way if I line them up, I know I'm straight. Easy now. Still traveling at 800 meters per second. 700 meters per second. Coming in pretty fucking hot here. Gosh damn. Coming in real hot. Easy with the G-forces. Switching engines over to atmospheric. I say atmospheric, but they're rocket engines, but they work better in atmosphere with a higher ISP. I really shouldn't have dove that fast, because now I think I actually might not be able to make it to the runway. Nice and easy. Hold your ears. We're gonna light the candle a little bit. 3, 2, 1. We have over 600 meters per second delta V. I think we'll be okay. Do a little bit of I'm gonna hop skip. Here we go. 600 meters per second delta V. Note to self, to make sure I'm pretty much over the damn runway before I start diving in, because she'll slow down very quickly. 500 meters per second, Delta V. Easy does it. Come on, baby. Alright, shutting you down. Here we go. Slow descent. 130 meters per second. Altitude 1200. Thank you for the gift subs, Bane. Not subs, gift memberships. Appreciate you, man. Coming in now. 95. Gonna give it some more gas. Alright, killing engine. Now this might not be very good. You know what? I think I'm gonna start landing before the runway. It's the safest bet. It extends the runway by a lot. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start practicing on landing just before the runway. Seems like the safest bet for a space program. Trying to nail the runway every single time, it feels a little unsafe. Gears out. 87 meters per second. Getting close to stall speed. Even though the trees are not collidable, I'm going to still try to avoid them. Easy does it. All right. Might have been a little too much. I think I might have fucked up. Shit. Coming in. Looks like I'm landing on the fucking runway anyway. Easy does it. Keep the nose up. And touchdown. Crowd goes wild. Shutting off engines. Beautiful. Nice job. Nice job, Mrs. Gelly, or Miss Gelly, if you're married. No, not married. Sweet. You even have to use parachutes. Alright. This is Orion Heavy, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is the Orion Heavy. Orion Heavy is supposed to carry a maximum of, I think, 30 tons into space. It's starting to dance now, so let's go ahead and pick it up before the Kraken tries to eat it. It was a very nice landing. Oh, thank you, Bing. Appreciate it. Oh, I missed the landing. Don't worry. So my plan is to go back and start making 10-minute videos again. But I'm going to use the stream. So the first couple of videos are going to be kind of piss poor because I'm not recording as I'm streaming. I'm just streaming. So I'm going to have to go onto YouTube and try to clip it from YouTube. I'll make 10-minute videos of each one, name them and give them numbers and stuff, and then put them on a playlist. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know when, but it's going to be soon. Maybe this weekend, I don't know. We'll see. Did we finish those, by the way? Alright, just the 50... Okay, so let's go and let's... How much money we got? 700? Hi Vios, hello Karate. How are you doing today? Does the Orion Heavy take off vertically? Or am I remembering wrong? It used to, but then we unlocked foldable landing gears. Now it takes off. Now it takes off horizontally, and because of that, it saves more delta V. Probodynamic control. That's all right. Let's go ahead and fly it and see if that will complete the contract. Only 4 science off from another tech node. Yeah, pretty close. Can you use YouTube metrics for replays? I don't know. I'm not too sure. All right. So if you get sick easy, you might want to close your eyes, because I'm about to put this thing on fast forward so we can get the 50%. Right now this reads 0.055, which is a minute, but I want to get this done. So here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. Fails, I keep missing the damn stream because I'm on my Factorio arc and spend my whole day sleeping, eating, and Factoring. And like nothing else, because who needs social interaction? Karate, I'm actually very jealous of the fact that you have all that time to do that. North Pole Science? I guess so. We're coming up on 4%, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. If you have problems with seeing flashing lights, look away. In 3, 2, 1. Well, this is new. Huh. Look at it go. Almost at 50%. And we are at 50. Okay, I wonder how much science that just gave us. Probably not a whole lot. You spin me right round, baby. Right, Vales? I wish I had that time too, yeah. Ooh, we spinny. We could turn back time to the good old days. Yeah. Where Mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Why are these all the way down there? I don't know. Want to know. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Did it do it? Yes. Okay. So now I know how those work. Oh, we got money out of it. 887360. Nice. Let's see. Plant a flag on Mimus. Have we been everywhere on Mimus? Not quite yet, huh? We can't refuel anything because we don't have the money to pay for refueling. Plant a flag on the moon? Where were you 2 seconds ago? Rescue, no. Explore Eve. That's the big one, huh? That's the new one? Why is it telling me to go to Eve first, though? Duna is a hell of a lot easier to get to, really. I can't build a satellite because I don't have the technology to communicate that far away. So if I send astronauts to the Eve, it's going to have to be a manned mission. Purely because of the lack of technology. I would love to send nothing more than a probe, but we don't have that technology. We'll lose communication with the probe very quickly. Hello, Ridiculous Channel 24. Giant Dad, Made in Heaven. This is going to be real fun in 2 years when I'll actually have to get a job with no experience. Not. Okay. You could do an Apollo Venus style mission with Eve. Yeah, I don't feel like landing with this kind of tech on Eve and hoping that they will make it back to orbit. Might not be the best thing in the world. It's not impossible, but it is kind of hard. Build a mega sat by docking several together. I did that one time in Solar Nations, and Solar Nations proved that it doesn't work. I think it had something like 50 different satellite dishes on it, and it still didn't work. Alright, gotta go, Veos. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you too, and I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'm a bit late, but you made it? Yes, you did. You made it. Apollo Venus isn't landing mission. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's a concept that involved taking Apollo hardware and converting it to a Venus flyby. Yeah, that's... You know, when it comes to 1950s concepts to send people in basically a sardine can for like a year trip, I had to shake my head and think what the hell those people were thinking. For the Apollo mission idea, you land, you just fly by. Yeah, just a flyby. Apollo Venus, old concept of crude flyby. Yeah, existing. Tell me about it, man. It's crazy. Fails, you ever played RSS? Yes, I have played RSS RO. And I built a SSTO that could take 21 tons into orbit using nothing more than space shuttle engines. There are older videos. They would have contracted space madness. Yeah, exactly right. Can you imagine? Literally, I understand maybe a few days living inside something no bigger than a minivan. But could you imagine a few days turning into a week, turning into a month, turning into a year? That sounds simple until you actually start thinking about it in your head. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All the way to 30 days. A month. 2 months. 3 months. 4 months. And you're only halfway there. 5 months. 6 months. 7 months. 8 months. And now you could probably see Venus or Mars as a little speck of light. 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. Okay, whatever the case may be. I think it's 8 months you can get there in 8 months or something like that. But still, by the time you get there, holy shit. If all your hair hasn't fall out by then, I don't know what the hell. You get there, you do your science, things get a little better. Oh, now it's time for a trip back. In the same freaking capsule that probably smells like, whatever the smell is that's between ass and feet at this time, right? You really haven't taken a shower, you really haven't had any real food. I mean, where does the psyche end up? By the time, if you did make it, there are some pretty hardcore people in this world. By the time you made it back to Earth, what would it be like to eat real food, get real sleep? What would it be like? It would be a shock, man. You would need therapy for a while. That'd be crazy. In a tin can? Get out of here. Make an EVA SSTO? Okay, sure. To Eve, because the closest planet is 14,000 LV, you have a docking port to make an interplanetary station. Sure. Yum. Please make EVA SSTO. Sure, okay. Yes, I was gone for 30 seconds. I know, right? You would never be the same. You wouldn't, Kerbin Defense Ministries. You would never be the same. Bail's kneecaps, right? Okay. Bail's, to be fair, the Venus return mission would be like 8 months. Some people have spent like 12 months in space stations. Listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said. Space stations. Big space stations. With the knowledge of knowing that you are just a hop skipping away from going back to Earth if anything happened. So psychologically, it's a calming factor of knowing that you're that close to your home planet. Psychologically, it's a calming factor knowing that you have a very large space station to move around in. Now, take those two away, what do you got? I'm just saying. Take those two away, what happens? You're now in the size of an Apollo capsule, far away from Earth. And those are just two out of the handful of things that you'd have to worry about. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Available. Let's get some money. You know what? Refueling is a huge, and I mean freaking huge thing. So let's make some money. And the best way to make some money is to rescue some Kerbins that are in low Kerbal orbit. Not that we're going to be able to get much in the way of that because, you know, the way this system works. But I'm going to give it a shot. So close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see what we got. Build, plant flag. I'm looking for tourist stuff or rescue. Near Kerbin rescue or near Kerbin tourism. From orbit of the moon? No, okay. Alright, close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Check this. Build, plant flag, conduct, explore, gather, repair, conduct, ferry. There we go. Nope. Position? No. Alright. This is going to be a little bit. Close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. I always seem to land right in the damn night. Yes, yeah, but you have the novelty of going to another freaking planet. That novelty will wear off very quickly, I assure you. I assure you, the novelty will wear off quickly. When I mean quickly, I mean like month 4. By month 5, you haven't gotten to the planet yet, and you're in this tiny little capsule with 2 other dudes. It's gonna wear off. You're gonna start questioning your life choices. You're gonna start questioning life choices after the 1/1,000,000th protein bar and dehydrated ice cream. You're gonna start questioning your life choices, knowing that you're drinking purified piss. You're gonna start questioning your life choices a little bit. If you're a hardcore son of a bitch that can kill somebody and go to bed and sleep like a baby, maybe you'll be alright. There are people out there. I've known a few. No. Repair, no. Science data. Repair satellite. Whoa, hold on. Repair satellite in orbit of Kerbin. Now, this is new. I haven't gotten one like this before. It's only $13, but what kind of orbit are we talking about here? Wait. Send a Kerbal engineer and pack some repair kits. We need you to repair the OX4L 1x6 panels on the vessel. Is this an actual made up satellite, or is this one of mine? Trivial. It doesn't say anything about being low carbon orbit, though. That's where I'm kind of worried. It should pop up, though. Let me check the tracking station. Things change when you can taste your roommates. Damn, Kerbin Defense Ministries has got it. Mimic Surface Outpost, right. Wind KSP video, no clue. Why do we call them space stations when they're in Earth orbit? For the sun and solar stations, moon and solar stations, and space stations. Outrageous, right? I hate to reference For All Mankind, but installation of lack of mental stimulation was accurately portrayed in that show. You lose your grip on reality. It can be a little daunting, for sure. I'm a tough son of a bitch, but even I would kind of really have to. I'd really have to figure something out. And you know what? That's where virtual reality would come into play. If you're going to be stuck in something like that, like a sardine case, virtual reality would be a huge mental relief, especially if you had a really good one with amazing graphics and awesome depth perception ability. My gosh, you could be in a lake fishing. You could be Dungeons and Dragons. You know, something that doesn't require internet connection or whatever the case may be, because you'd probably be disconnected from Earth. But that would be a huge game changer if you were forced to live in something as small as a damn capsule for almost 2-year mission in space. Wouldn't change the smell or the taste of the food, but it would be something for sure. Guess how do you make a space station or repair satellites? I mean, I'm going to see where is this? Does it show the repair satellites? I don't know. I don't see it. Usually it shows what the missions are up here, but I do not see. Huh. I see these down here. This is the whole flying around bull crap I'm just not interested in. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Is this it? Construction Imperium? This has to be it. That has to be the freaking satellite that I need to repair. But it's not around Kerbin, really. Well, I guess you could say it is. That better not be. Kerbin's Construction Emporium. Let me see. If that satellite's all the way out there, they can go fuck themselves. Sorry. Get somebody else, not me. Is it? Yes, it is. It's from the same damn people. Well, not doing that shit. Sorry. Build a new orbital station. Conduct. Ferry 3 tourists. How about this? Orbit around Kerbin. Suborbital flight on Kerbin. Land on the Mun. Fly by the Mun. Orbit around Minmus. Oh, screw you people. Gosh damn. Gather surface deployed ministries. Build new build new surface outpost on Eve. Man, we're not looking good when it comes to contracts. We're not looking good at all. Even low gravity is not good. Yeah, good day, Veos. Good day, sir. Inconsistencies bugs me. It vexes me even. You're right. Interplanetary travel needs to happen on a vessel that is scaled correctly with all the amenities that a human would need. True, yep. Pluto, he doesn't have it yet. He's still at low tech. Yeah, I'm serious low tech. Laugh my fucking ass off. Build on Eve. Do it for the 1 mil. Right, exactly. Bales, please do an Eve spaceplane. I don't want an SSTO to Eve. That's very unnecessary right now. But a spaceplane that flies on a rocket to orbit and uses maybe a transfer stage to get Eve sounds cool. It does sound cool. Now with this technology that we have, probably not. Probably not doable. Eve has twice the gravity and twice the thickness of the atmosphere. You would need better engines, more fuel. It'd be a monster. True, I could use helicopter technology in order to kind of propel myself through most of the thick atmosphere before activating everything. But there you go. Well, let's do another one. Close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Build, build, build. Plant flag. Plant flag. Ferry 2 colonists to the Moon, Kerbin, Moon, Minmus, Moon. Always with the Minmus and Moon combos. Go eat shit and die. I'm sorry, was that too hard? Repair satellite. Screw you. Rescue Haler from Kerbin orbit. I can do that. Save. Rescue Haler on Kerbin. Did it say low Kerbin orbit though? That's what I'm afraid of. Here's another one. Oh, that's from the rescue around the moon. We could rescue. That's it's only $4,000. No, excuse me, 1744. That's not bad. All right. Well, let's check on the map. See where she is. What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't see her in orbit. Huh. I'm squinting really hard right now. I don't see her. What is this? Rokia Inc.? That better not be her. No, it's not. It doesn't say low Kerbin orbit though. And that's what's got me a little scared. Because it's a 2-star. 2-star usually means that her orbit is like something horribly so far out there. Like it's like a polar orbit in the freaking 2 million meters high bullshit. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, bro. Maybe when we start having spaceships actually in orbit that can fly out there, no problem, come back and get refueled. But this is not feeling right. Only 4 days to rescue her, which is not great. How did Veos miss? He asked how he missed me asking how he missed 5 people, telling him Apollo Venus has a habitat. Apollo Venus has a habitat? Huh, didn't know that. That'd be cool. Orion Super Heavy. Right, Orion Super Heavy. That could do it. If we launched it empty, probably could do it. Or even better yet, if we launched it with a small spacecraft on board to go out there and get them. Oh, you're right. You know what? You're absolutely freaking right. All right, rescue Haley. Here we go. I'm just gonna have him grab it. Sure hope we didn't screw ourselves over, but at the same time, I have an idea. Oh, of course. Of course, there she is. I knew it would be. Fucking knew it, man. Alright, let's do this. It's okay. We have a plan. To the drawing table. Where are you? Reflex angles? Ah, that's interesting. Well, what the fuck? I need to start making some sub-assemblies here because I can't be making 23 different types of things just with this ship. Sub-assemblies. Where are you? What's this one? Oh, this is for the EMS. Gotcha. Alright, let's grab this. Make it our sub-assembly. And I'm going to call it 3 small mice. Save. Okay, and then what I'll do now is I'll open yes. No. Yes. Don't save. And we'll open this one. This one has the JetX thing. We're going to save that as a sub-assembly as well. And we're going to call it JetX 100. Alright, cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete the B. Don't save. That way we could just keep the actual ship. Delete. And the 150. Here we go. Alright. Now let's build ourselves a rescue craft. Something that looks cool. Don't save. I'm going to bring in one of our oldie goodies. Remember this one? Merge. In fact, I think I'll save it as a sub-assembly. Because it's kind of a cute little worker bee spacecraft. And we'll even name it Worker Bee 100. Alright. Let's see what we got here. It's not good enough. We'll make it better. We got the pod there. It's fine. Get the heat shield. Don't know how hard we're coming in, but we're going to be coming in. CV200. Take off. Bane 20 degrees north. Go to orbit. Yep, pretty much. Magnificent. You got that in. Very important question. Favorite. Oh, I read that. Alright, let's do this. We're not going to need a docking port because it's going to come in by itself. But we will need a... Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's do this. This is going to be a rescue craft, obviously. Make sure it's pointed the right way. Oh, there we go. All right, good. Excuse me. We're gonna need some fuel. Not sure how much fuel we'll need, but we're just gonna give it a nice tank. A decoupler. There we go. Ah, shit. Take this off. Take that off, flip it around. Take the shroud off. Never did like the shroud very much. Hello. Oi, there you go. We'll just bring this in. There we go. When it pops off, it's going to have a little bit of force to it, but that's fine. And, of course, the piece of resistance. A parachute. Alright. That's going to bring her home nice and easy. Let's go ahead and paint it. Since it's going to be a rescue craft, we're going to do a lot of oranges and stuff. Let me read chat here in a second. Okay. We can kind of work with that. Nice tank, bro. Veos, is this the music from SimCity? No, this is the music from Warzone 2100, which I have, by the way. I have a DOS simulator program. I was thinking about playing it one day. I don't know if you guys would like to watch that or not. If you remember playing it from back in the day, it'd probably be a little bit of a nostalgia nut kick. Gotta go, Veos. Alright, Sefmon. See you later, buddy. Take it easy and have a great night. Alright, here we go. You know what, though? I want it to look fancy. I want it to look fancy, so even though this is good and all, let's mix it up a little bit. Alright. This will allow us to do a little bit of better paint scheme. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. How about this instead? Kind of a metallic sheen. Looks kind of nice. Maybe the whole thing should be metallic sheen, no white. If you're taking game suggestions, Veos, the original master of Orion 1993 is a lot of fun. I have Orion, actually. Master of Orion 2. I used to play Master of Orion 2 a lot, and I was actually pretty good at it. I think it ran on Windows XP back in the day. Talk about flashback. Good lord. I was just a baby. I was just a wee baby. A wee little baby. Okay. I kinda like that. Kinda like that metallic feel. The Moo 2 was fantastic, yeah. Now don't get me wrong, as a wee little baby, I found out the cheat codes for infinite money, and I had a lot of fun with that. Let's see here. Okay, that's coming in kind of nicely. We're gonna use some emergency stuff. Let's use some flags. It's got to look good now. You just can't fly anything. Got to make sure this thing looks good. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh hell yeah. Let's do it over here too. Nice. Really nice. Okay. And we need some more flags. We need to make sure that everybody knows that this is a rescue type vessel. We need to make sure all the aliens and everybody knows. Everybody. Everybody. Everybody will know our name. Select flag. Everybody will see us and know who we are. I don't know about the red and yellow. Let's try black and white first. Black and white's let's try something else. Black and orange. How about black and yellow? It's not speaking to me. It's not saying I'm here to save you. It feels like it's more like a taxi. Like the fare will be $20.50 per foot. Let's try this instead. Or maybe this. Ah, okay, this is starting to speak to me. This is starting to speak to me a little bit. Okay. But we need something that's a little less candy cane. There we go. Yes, yes. Yes. The Force is female. Yes, yes. Sorry. I got finished watching a thing about that, and the one character that played that really cringy witch cult. We are one, we are many. Bull crap. Oh, gosh damn. And she's on stage. She's like, the Force is female. She's like, yes, yes. Oy, oy, oy. See, that's the thing that kills me, though, is that the original movies, the Force wasn't male and wasn't female. It was energy of all living things. It surrounded us and binded us together. And if you were willing to concentrate, close your mind, and listen to its will, you could, like a dam in a river or a rock in a river, you could change its course. You couldn't stop it, but you could change its course and be able to use it for your benefit. And then the Mandalorian thing came out, and it's like, oh, okay, great. So now it's biological. Whoopee frickin' do. And then the whole thing came out where, oh, it's female. Like, what the hell are we even doing now? What's happening? What's going on? What's happening? Back up, back up. What the hell? Don't put a chick in it. Make it lame. I saw that South Park one in there too. I saw that South Park in the one too. That was a pretty good one. The Force is non-binary? No, the Force is an object. It's energy. It's energy. Is energy non-binary? No, energy's not even. There's no gender. There's no gender involved. Energy is energy. It doesn't care what you are, what you look like. You put your finger in the you put your finger in the socket, it's gonna kill you all the same. All right, let's do this. No, 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 no. Give some silver. No, 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 no. Give some silver. Ooh, there you go. That'll work. Alrighty then, I think we're just about there. We need to put some words on here. Okay. Kind of like the Mandalorians, show how people can harness the Force without breaking the laws of thermodynamics. Not gonna lie, I've never seen Star Wars. I could be real wrong on this. Well, don't get me wrong. The Mandalorians thing came out real, what, late 1999, early 2000s. Before then, it was just anybody could be a Force user, but they had to go through immense training, and they had to do it when they were babies. You had to do it when you were babies, and you get to go through immense training to hone your mind to be able to feel the Force, to understand it and be able to use it and manipulate it. You just weren't born with magical powers. You had to work for it. That was the premise of it when it first started. Anybody could be a Jedi, or anybody could be a Sith, or anybody could be a Grey Jedi, which is the mixer of the two. But you had to start off young, or if you were talented, like a prodigy, you could start off older and be able to tune in with the Force. Because the Force doesn't pick and choose. The Force was, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Force was energy that surrounded and binded all living things. So you just had to find out, you just had to quiet your mind and feel it. And when you felt it, then you can start working on manipulating it and working on your abilities. But then they added the whole DNA thing. So, even though it's something that penetrates and binds all around every living thing, you can't do shit if you don't have this magical Mandalorian doohickey mabobby. It's like, okay. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. The way I see it, when I talk about Star Trek and Star Wars, the way I see it is that at this point in time, you really do have to pick and choose what you like about it and what you don't like. So for you personally as an individual, you pick what you like about the series or the movies, and you bury the stuff that you don't like about it and just call it non-canon, even if it's supposed to be canon. Be like, that doesn't count, right? But this and that and the other thing, that doesn't count. Or like, I don't know if you guys have seen that Star Trek, Star Wars spoof, where the Starship Enterprise is flying through the universe and runs into the Death Star. And he's like, we're being hailed. And all of a sudden you see Lord Vader. He goes, I haven't felt this presence since forever. And he's like, nerds. And Captain Picard's like, we're not nerds. If you're nerds, if we're nerds, you're nerds. And then Darth Vader's like, yeah, right. It's so funny. If you haven't seen that skit yet, look for it. It's like... He's like, oh yeah, well what about the Galactic Senate? And he's like, doesn't count. What about Mandalorians then? Darth Vader's like, doesn't count either. That's funny, man. I love it. I want to call this thing Rescue Craft. No. Automated Rescue Craft. Ooh, that's cool. It'd be called ARC for short. Automated Rescue Craft, and it'd be the 100 series. Let's go ahead and change it up a little bit. There we go. Scale it down. Perfect. Yeah, that really does work for us. It's the ARC. Nice, I love it. Let's double it up. Okay, ARC 100. Automated Rescue Craft. Yes, did you see? Vios, what are you talking about? What am I talking about? Oh, crap, I should have read that before I started off on my little journey. I've been robbed, no. Remember the old Star Wars raps? Vaguely. Vios, did you see the early YouTube video? Their stormtroopers were being filmed like it was an episode of Cops. Yes, I remember that, especially when when they were talking the Sand People. It was the whole Sand People incident. He's like, well, this guy's talking about his mom, and we just don't really believe him. He's running. What what did I miss? Not a whole lot. We got Intel GPUs and KSP before GTA 6. I know, right? It's crazy. Let me see. What else? I feel like there's something missing here. A logo, perhaps? We don't really have a logo for Rescue Craft, but what we can do for now... is pick out something that looks logo-y. Logo-ish. Something that looks logo-ish. Oh? Ooh. Nah. You know what? I think it'd just be better if we just slap that on there and be done with it. Yep, there we go. That works. That'll work. Okay, now we're going to need a communications dish. If we don't put a communication dish on here, we can't remote guide it to the person. That would not be good. Communique. Bam. And I think on the side would be best, to be honest. There we go. It kind of act as wings a little bit. It kind of act like little wings. Let's open it up, change color. There we go. Maybe not so orange. Oh, no. Gold, yep, there we go. Mix that, works. Silver again, yeah, sure. Alright. That looks like a rescue craft to me. Communications, battery, solar power. Plenty of fuel. It's got all the logos and everything else. It's got a place where they can go into. And let's change this to name it. This will be the Arc 100. Nice. Freaking beautiful. I love it. I love it. The Arc 100, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and wrap it up and tag it. Bag it and tag it. Actually, let's change one more color real quick. This one. Let's make it black. No. Screw it. That'll work. That's fine. Beautiful. Ooh. Let's change the shroud just a little bit. Shroud. That's fine. Alright, we're going to save it. We're going to go to sub-assemblies. We're going to take it, put it in sub-assemblies. We're going to name it the Arc 100. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Let's make sure we put everything on here. Heaviest part, heaviest part, heaviest part. Rigid containment, heaviest part. Good. All's good. Alright, Vez, please name it the Intel Arc B65 because funny. Yeah, no. I kind of like the word. I kind of like Ark because Ark was a biblical term to save the animals and everything else from disaster. So Ark sounds pretty good. Chute has the capacity. Interesting. Sorry, but the Daleks are a foe worthy of the Doctor. Invader isn't in the Doctor's league. I mean, it's possible. We don't really know because those are very two different genres. There are plenty of different genres of space operas that are out there that could make the Doctor look like, you know, the really weak kid on the block. But we're not going to go there either, because I personally enjoy watching Doctor Who. I used to watch it back in the day. It got a little crazy recently, but I used to watch it back in the day, especially when they had that long-haired doctor. What's his name? And when I say back in the day, it's not like I'm 1,000 years old, but they used to do like reruns and stuff. And I lived in Germany for a while too, when I was young. So I remember the long-haired doctor. What was his name? Besides Doctor Who. You know what I'm talking about? The long-haired doctor? I thought he was funny. He's really tall. Then they had the spiky hair, kind of skinny, gangly looking doctor. He was kind of funny. Let's see here. Alright, we're cool to go. Checking, check. Those are good. That's for last. Looks good. Put those together. Okay. Save. Let's do a real quick balancing check. I love Kerbal Redux Engineer. Absolutely love it. So our torque right now is... Let's go ahead and kill this so it doesn't read that by accident. Thrust the mirror down to zip. Alright, our torque right now is 3.68. We're going to bring that down by moving our engines around a little bit. Bring this down, see what happens. Ah, perfect. We're just... Ooh, almost done. Torque now is 0.17. That's perfect. Alright, Delta V in Atmo is 3,300. Kind of pushing it, but I think we're okay. He was the one in the film, I think. Oh, okay. Ooh, I fudged up, guys. Orion B was the one that had the new technology, the small landing gear. So I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to put them on here. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Alright, let's reposition these things in here. Is that the meta for placing landing gear? Well, it's kind of hard to place landing gear when you have these decals in the way, because then it tries to place the landing gear on the decal and that doesn't work. So it's just easier for me to place it on top and drag it through the bottom. And I guess in some sense it kind of does give it a little bit of a cushion. But I wouldn't think that it would work like that too often, too many times. Alright, there we go. Alright, open. Just make it all black. Store pattern. Wait, that's not the black I'm looking for. I mean black, baby. There you go. Store color. Load. Ah. That's what I'm talking about right there. That looks good. Store pattern. All right. Save. Sweetness. Just make sure we got our action group set. There is quite a lot. This is a pre-made vessel, and I still have to go through all of this just to make sure it works good. So there is quite a what the hell? And on top of the fact that it's in career mode, so we're dealing with low tech. We just now we just recently unlocked small landing gear. For the longest time, these bad boys had to launch vertically and land in the ocean, which, by the way, I had no qualms with. It was actually a very awesome feeling that I could get away with low tech by doing that. All right, so we're going to turn the lights off on these things because they like to shine through, and it doesn't make sense for them to have. It doesn't make sense for them to be on when they're stowed away, but you know, they're there, here or there. 10 is control from there. 9 control from there. 8 is to control the pitch and yaw in the front. 1, 2 for engines. 3 toggle service bay. Okay, cool. So I'm going to make 4 the light toggle for the landing gears. Toggle light. And I'm going to make number 5 to toggle those specific landing gears. Extend, retract. Awesome. Alright, it's all lined up. Center of thrust is good. Center of mass is good. Last thing to do. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I think we'll be okay. I'll bring it up just a pinch. I'm gonna hold down shift and bring up this just a pinch. You want it not completely directly under the center of mass, but just a little bit behind it. But for the most part, you want it pretty damn close. Alright, cool beans. Looks good. Our lights look good. Everything's lined up. Who do we got? Jebediah, you are such... You know what, Jeb? Yes. You're the first one to fucking jump into the damn cockpit. It might as well be you. I'm tired. I'm just tired of dragging you out every single damn time. Absolutely tired. I can't. I can't with you anymore. I really can't. What I do know I will do, actually, is I'm going to add another piece here. I'm going to add another piece here. And I'm going to paint it black. I'm just going to have it here. It's going to be kind of a dead eye when it comes to this, but that's okay. Put it right across here. We've been having a little bit of problems with the wobbling, so this will help straighten it out just a bit. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be something. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be something. not going to mess too much with center of lift because it's not generating any lift, really. And it's not going to mess too much with center of mass because it's light. So we're good. 235 parts. We're good. Check, check, check. Jebediah, you've got a piece of equipment on you, which is kind of weird. Alright, Jebediah is good to go. I don't know. Shit, maybe. Alright. Forrest Gump with telepathy, though. What the hell are you guys talking about? Veos clipped the gear further inside. Makes it lower, but it looks so much better since you can't see it. Well, the problem is that I would, but we need to be as high as we can off the runway so we don't have the problem where we can't dip our tail down in order to get more lift. See, when you pull your nose up, your tail dips down. So the higher the landing gear, the more space you have to dip your tail down and gain lift and go off the runway. If you're really low to the runway, you can't really do that. And it kind of sucks. Alright, here we go. Make sure nobody else is in here. Okay, that seat is empty. Good. We'll do this, and then tomorrow we'll go rescue our girl, or whoever it is that's up there. Survived burning alive, only to go on the galaxy most feared muscle for 20 years. Only died because he finally turned on the Emperor. Okay, I'm thinking Warhammer reference is going on in the chat. Whoa! Lights are on. We're good to go. All systems go. We're good. Alright, let's launch this bad boy and call it. In 3, 2, 1, plug your ears, take your headphones off, and turn down your TV. Here we go. Straighten out, damn it. Nico. Pretty good. Got 1,000 Delta V left over. That's plenty. Coast phase, 1 minute 39 seconds. Fails. Why such a steep ascent? When you're talking about rocket SSTOs, you want to get out of the thicker atmosphere as soon as possible while not sacrificing speed. So a 40-degree or even 35-degree incline ascent is preferable. This is not an air-breathing SSTO, therefore the air is technically its enemy. Launching straight up would waste a lot of fuel, because then you're no longer using the fuel to gain speed. You're using the fuel to lift up your heavy object. There's a difference. What puts you in orbit isn't the fact if you can lift your plane vertically off of the runway. What gets you in orbit is how fast you can get your plane moving. So you want to try to spend as many of those fuel points into your meters per second as much as you can. So a nice little 40 degree angle ascent is pretty good. Once you get to a certain point, you can click on your prograde and do a gravity turn into space. Alright, here we go. Ah, shit, I fucked up. Here we go. Easy, girl. Come on. Its center of mass is way high, so it's going to be a little off. Normally I like to do this before we get this far, but I'm kind of tired, so I messed up a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're in orbit. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to have to put these on action groups eventually, but right now we're fine. Okay, let's go ahead and detach it. Actually, no. Actually, no. This would make a good thumbnail for tomorrow's stream. Oh yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect thumbnail. I like it. I love it even. Let's get more light on the subject though. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. There we go. And then I'll do this. Get a little bit of the curvature of Kerbin in there. Yeah. Thumbnail. Boom. We'll have a Kerbal Space Program right here. And that's your thumbnail for tomorrow. But anyway, until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I realized I didn't have a whole lot of people today because it's 4th of July, but even though that's only for the States, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that are still working and all this other jazz, so. But for everyone who did come here and watch the stream, thank you so much for being here. Love you so much. You guys are amazing. Stay awesome. And we also have a membership program. If you like to become a member, you get cool little emojis, what the hell? Emojis and stuff next to your name. Pretty cool. Check it out. Thank you so much, Stefan. Sorry, Vales, didn't mean to hijack the chat. No, I don't mind. As long as chat is chatting, we're good. Matter of fact, if you're here for much longer, I might just go ahead and just make you a moderator. Can't have too many of those. Love you guys. Love you too there, man. Appreciate you all being here. You guys are amazing as always. And I will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And hopefully I have a little bit more pep in my voice. Usually I'm all excited and I have a lot of energy. But this week has really kicked my ass. So it's more of just the radio talk voice that you're hearing right now. The Veos FM voice. The 109.5 Veos FM. Fair from here to there on Kerbal Space Station Orion. Orion HCT 150 coming at you live from Kerbin's low Kerbin orbit. Enjoy our greatest hits like Why Is That Cloud Shaped Funny? Anyway. I cannot get my snack to get into my mouth in 0G. All the greatest hits. Alright, everyone. Love you all. Stay safe. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.